What's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ stream. Today we got a good show for you guys, man. We got so much Platinum Games goodness, man. I'm like bursting at the seams. I had to wear Bayonetta colors. I had to wear Bayonetta 2 colors. No, I'm joking. It was completely random, guys. I like to think that I like this, to link things up like that, but it's just not the case. I just saw the shirt or my tank, and I always wear this jacket. This is the jacket that I wear for my live streams. Like, I don't wear any other time but my live streams. As soon as I'm done with the live stream, I take this jacket off. If I need to dry clean it, I dry clean it. If I don't, I just hang it up. I usually have to dry clean it though, so then I go put it in the dryer, put some fabric softener, put a little bit of freshener in there, dry clean it for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then I hang it up. This is the only time that I wear this jacket. Is sometimes my videos too, but for the most part, it's just during the stream. So yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. But all right, guys, it should be a pretty good show today. So we've got Platinum Games, Bayonetta, Astral Chain, Bayonetta 3 to talk about, Astral Chain to talk about. We've got Splatoon 2 gameplay in about maybe an hour and a half. About an hour and a half Splatoon 2 gameplay. So we are going to get through the topics, get into random Q&A, and then of course get into the Splatoon 2 gameplay. So it should be a lot of fun. Good show today. Good show. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today, okay, guys? All right, so let's go and get into some ninja news. We have started doing some different types of video. Well, not different types, but more discussion, long form videos on stuff, man. So it should be pretty good. So check out my content if you haven't already done so. We upload at 4:30 a.m. PT. That is 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. Monday through Friday for the most part. Weekends we have videos as well, but they're not necessarily early in the morning. It just depends. It might be, it might not be. But just check daily, guys. Videos in the morning. Last video that we had was doing pretty good. I think I kind of honed in what you guys are willing to watch and what you're not willing to watch, you know, depending on the situation. So some more analysis videos, more Switch focused videos, analysis on different stuff, aspects of the industry. Seems like you guys like those type of videos more so than just like purely news videos, or you guys like me to like expand upon a certain news topic, right? So we're gonna start doing those a lot more. So we had some pretty good success with the past few days. Thank you guys to everybody who came out and watched the video this morning. Nearly 5K views, second best video out of our last 10. So thank you guys so much for the support, and hopefully we can keep that rolling this year, man. Let's keep on seeing those number, 1 through 5 when it comes to like my top 10, because like YouTube puts out like a thing like that gives you like your stats and everything. So yeah. All right. So holy smokes, holy smoke-a-loli, holy bully. Yo, my man RL Nook with the Super Hokage pledge? The monthly Super Hokage? Yo, let's go, RL Nook. What was that? That was out of nowhere, dude. Goodness gracious. Yo, hit me up. I know who you are, so you already got me on Twitter. Definitely hit me up. I want to thank you again, man. So thank you so much. Goodness gracious. Super Hokage pledge. My man RL, we already hitting our goal. I haven't changed it from 38 though. It's supposed to really be at 40, but let's just go ahead and change it to 40 right now, okay? Thank you so much, Mr. RL Nook, showing that huge support. Super Hokage pledge. I want to shake your hand, sir. I want to shake your hand, RL Nook. I want to shake your hand. Thank you so much. I should give you this shirt. You're the senpai today, man. No, thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Mr. RL Nook. Thank you for the Super Hokage pledge, dude. I really do appreciate that. All right, so let's get into some of these shout outs in the chat. So RL Nook, thank you so much for the support, bruh. Seriously, shout outs. Let's go, man. How can I not do the hand signs for this man? Hold up, let's go. The full hand signs. Let's get it. Let's go. Thank you so much, RL Nook. I appreciate the support, bruh. Bead Queen is here. Dior Wilson is here. Dank Meme Center X is here, holding it down to CM. Malcolm, or Mycon Sullivan, what's good? Sebastian Guerrero with the $5 hollers. And he says, hope you read this one unlike the two from Wednesday. Anyway, play Astral Chain song because of the topic. Wait a minute, Sebastian. I read your, wait a minute. When you donated, I'm positive I read what you had to say. Wait a minute here, sir. Are you accusing me of taking money and not reading your comment? Sebastian Guerrero, when you donated, the last 2 times you donated through Super Chat, there was no messages in the donation. And I am dead serious. Look, let me show you where it came up on my end. Because, no, I am not a fraud or a crook. And you know I would not do that to you, my boy. You've been around way too long. I would admit my mistake if there was a mistake. But, my boy, that is not the case. I'm about to pull it up right here. So, from Wednesday, I got 2 super chats from you on Wednesday. All right? So, what I'm going to show you guys right now, I'm going to show you guys my my Streamlabs and like how it pulls up the message in the full Streamlabs. It would have shown here, okay? If you put a message, it shows. So I'm gonna show you what I saw on my end, okay? I'm gonna show you what I saw on my end. So here's the deal, Sebastian, my boy. Here's the deal. Look, let me show you what I saw. I think it didn't pop up, bro. It honestly didn't pop up. Look, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. This is what I saw on my end. Yo, Shamsa! With the California! Smash up! Let's go, Shamsa. Thank you so much for the $30 donation. I do appreciate that. You guys give some love to Shamsa. This is what I saw. If you wrote any message, it would have been listed right across. So whenever somebody writes a message, it'll say everything. Now let me show you something else. Let me show you something else, Sebastian. So when you got your most recent donation right now, right, the most recent one, and I'll get to you guys' support. Thank you guys so much for the donations coming through. I appreciate that. Your most recent comment, look, it's the same thing that I use, my recent events. You just donated, look at what it says right here. Just note I didn't delete it or anything like that. So look at this, guys. But that's how it pulled up. That's how it pulled up on mine, okay? So look at that. Okay. So hope you read this one, unlike the Wednesday one. Anyways, play Astral Chain. So I just switched it. So when the other ones that you did, there was no message. That's what you did recently, and it shows the whole thing right there, my boy. So I mean, like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, man, but thank you for the 5, bro. Let me play some Astral Chain music for you, man. Thank you so much for the support. Shamsa, thank you so much for the 30. I appreciate that, Shamsa. The Hokage S is here. EV445 in the chat for those who don't know, but of course you should know. Astral Chain, any Astral music. Also, RL Nook with the $20 says, I got you, man. These Switch lineups looking good for the next month, man. I really can't think 2021 is going to be a year of Nintendo. Hey, can we get some Castlevania Symphony in a bit? Absolutely. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, we can. Heck yeah. Heck yes, sir. Let's get some Savior Instrumental. Thank you for the freaking $5, Mr. Sebastian. Thank you for the $30, Shamsa. That does make you the top ninja. And shout outs to RL, my boy, Super Hokage, rolling through with a huge $20 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the support. It really does mean the world to me. But we need to get Shamsa's name up here on the top stream board. Let's get it. RL, my boy, you out there looking good in that elite right there. Also, guys, for those who are new and you want to become an elite ninja, it's really easy. We got a bunch of different tiers for you guys. Hit that join button. But you also get your name displayed too. The most recent one's gonna be over right there. So you see RL, he'll be right there as well. Also, you'll be right here too with the elite status. So you'll be displayed twice for all the new elite ninjas. So shout outs. All right. Thank you guys for the support though. I do appreciate it. I really do. All right. Let's get some more shout outs here, guys. If I haven't said hi to you, make sure you say hi. Party Man is here. Super Cow Jumper. What's up, man? Figure Drawing. Vitor C. What's up, man? Welcome. YZ, my boy. YZ, what's good? Figure Drawing. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Chris Gamer. What is good? Dank Meme over here on YouTube as well. Ghost Fixer. What's up, man? Welcome. Dior Wilson. PB. What's up, PB? Ranavir Jarmo, my boy. Good to see you here. Welcome. Amiibo Fan. What is up? Matthew Jenkins. What's up, man? Good to see you here, dude. Old Manendorf. What's good, man? Shout out to Renangan Ninja. What's good? Jeremiah, what's up, man? First time seeing you one of your live streams. First time, yo, everybody here give a big shout outs and love to my man Jeremiah. First time in the stream here. Let's make sure he comes back to more streams. Yo, Jeremiah, Thank you so much, man. Anybody else who's a first timer here, let us know so we can give you guys a warm welcome. Make sure you guys come back. Let's get it. Master Koga, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Nate P. Joel Riggs, what's up, man? Welcome. He says, oh, wait, hold up. I said it, what? Said your name? You're a first time. Are you a first timer, PB? I thought you've been here before. My bad, dude. I thought you've been here. I could have swore you've already been here. Maybe it's a different PB. I don't know. It's probably, we got different PBs then. Yubacore, what's good, man? What's good? Also first timer. Nice, Joel. Shout outs, guys. Shout outs to all the first timers, guys. Welcome them in. Shout outs to you guys. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. The Destiny Dragon, what's up, man? Welcome. Angel Page, what's good? Wolf in Soul, what's up, man? Enjoying my streams and personality. J2 Blue, what's good, man? Welcome. The Beast, J2 Blue. What's good, guys? Heady GG, don't forget me, my boy. Nobody can forget you, bro. We can't. Unforgettable. LLC on the Spawn Waves. The Spawn Waves, baby. The Spawn Waves. Yeah. That bum, talking about John? I don't even like that guy. Let me tell you something right now, PV. You know, I don't even like him. I just go there just because I feel like it. Just because he needed me to make the podcast entertaining, you know, and he needed some, he was going to get, you know, he was going to get audited, you know, because he wasn't hiring enough diversity in his staff, you know what I'm saying? So he needed a little bit of flavor in there too. So he's like, you know, I was kind of one of those panic hires, you know what I'm saying? Affirmative action hires, but we all right. You know, we good. He can't do anything. He can't get rid of me. Oh, man, let's see here. By the way, guys, I am joking with everything that I just said. Do not take a damn thing that I just said right now. Seriously, please. Let's see. Rooney Rule on the spawn. Yeah, it's the Rooney Rule on the Spawncast. It's the Rooney Rule. It's the Rooney Rule. It's the same reason. It's a similar thing with Ms. Click. You needed a female, so you had to. They were coming down on him, you know. So he had to do something, you know. Let's see. Yo, Yoshi says first timer. Hey, what good, Yoshi? What good, Yoshi? Bring me Joy-Con. You're back. What's good, bruh? Good to see you here. Welcome. Welcome. Roman P, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? How's everybody doing on this glorious Friday? Man, dude, you know what game I've been playing a lot, guys? Before we get into Astral Chain, before we get into Bayonetta, dude, I've been playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Holy smokes, it's good. However, I don't normally say stuff like this, guys, but I'm gonna say it. I think Star Wars, it's gotta be a 60 game. Because, like, I'm usually action games. I can play them in 30. Like, I played Astral Chain. I think that's amazing in 30. Obviously, it'd be better in 60. But I'm enjoying Star Wars Fallen Order a lot more on my Xbox Series X than I enjoyed it on my Xbox One. I think it just plays way more fluidly. I think the slight input delay that the game has, you know, compared to like Bayonetta or compared to like a different action game with people with more experience in action games, it's still there. But it's nowhere near as bad on the Xbox Series X than it is on the Xbox One or PlayStation 4 or Xbox One X, you know? I just think that like, the input delay is just a little bit too much. It doesn't feel as smooth. Like, let's say Astral Chain on Switch versus Jedi Fallen Order on like the Xbox One, right? Even though they're both 30, right? The 30 in Astral Chain feels a bit better than the 30 in Jedi, even though you could probably do like the frame rate digital foundry, it'll probably say, but there's just something like with the inputs in there to where it just, Astral Chain just feels better, even though it's the same frame rate or even sometimes lower in Astral Chain or whatever, but whatever the case is, right? I just feel like it's a little bit snappier. Whereas now that I'm playing it on Series X, it feels a lot better, a lot snappier. The controls feel a lot better. They've also updated the game since then too. They did a next gen update, so I bet they've improved things. But to me, certain games, I think you just kind of need that, like the graphical type of games that really, you know, kind of hone in on that. So I'm playing it right now, guys. I'm playing it right now with LG CX, okay, Dolby Atmos, all right, 5.1 surround system. I got my Vizio Elevate soundbar, got the sub hooked up, LG CX 55-inch surround sound going. The lightsaber, like the woom, woom, the lightsaber sounds are it's just top notch. The game is extremely high quality, but it also plays really well. I love the elements of the game from like from like Metroid. You know, definitely feeling a bit of Metroid vibes, scanning different wildlife, scanning like, you know, certain objects, scanning enemies and learning information on them. But it's done in a much more less intrusive fashion than Metroid Prime. Like Metroid Prime, it's like, and then stop, all the information read, you know, like it's so, Metroid Prime is extremely intrusive. Whereas this, like, you know, you just, like the little robot thing pops out, he scans it, and like you can just kind of do whatever. You can still walk around and move, you know? And then if you want to read it, you can read it, you know? It doesn't just pop up on the screen, you know? So way less intrusive than Metroid Prime does. There's the Metroidvania, like you have to go back, you get certain abilities, you go back to certain planets. It's the perfect type of structure for my life right now. It's not super open world, because it doesn't need to be open world, you know? And I'm so glad they didn't do any type of stupid open world. It doesn't need to be. Just make finely tuned, high crafted, some areas a little bit more open than others, but we don't need everything open world, you know? So, you know, Ubisoft is making an open world Star Wars game. Like, I'm very skeptical if it's even going to be better than Fallen Order, you know? Because it's like, okay, open world. Whereas like Fallen Order, you can go to different planets. It's set up. I like that structure. For this point in my life right now, I like that type of structure. You know, there's experience points, you level up, you get new skill points, you get new abilities. It's a very simple, easy, clean skill tree. Everything is built to respect your time for the most part. Has some Souls elements in there, like enemies respawn, like meditation points, like bonfires, you know, great difficulty levels you can pick from. It's a phenomenal game on Xbox Series X. Now, it's still good on previous gen systems, it's still good, but I feel that PC or Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S, anywhere that you can play it, you know, with everything. But I think that you still need like the sound quality. I think you need the surround sound. I think you need the you know, the nice TV. You put everything together, and that's when that game really shines. I think it shines a lot more because I wasn't playing it with the quality. I wasn't playing it with the surround sound before. I wasn't playing it with the LG. I was playing with the Samsung TV that I had no business playing, you know, 4K or other types of games on. There's too much input, like too much problems, you know? So I think that's, I mean, I'm really enjoying it though. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm tired of I'm tired of open world too. I think Star Wars Fallen Order is basically canned it for me on open. I don't need any more open world games just to be open world. If your game is open world, it better be like Breath of the Wild, where the open world is actually something. Survival, elements of the open world, like if I can chop down a damn tree, I can climb up places, I can use the wind to my advantage, I can glide or whatever. Like, it better be a real open world game. It better not just be, I'm in an open world and I'm gonna go raid this outpost and raid that outpost and claim this land. Like, it better not be that. If it's that, it's corny. I'm already saying that right now. Developers need to stop this. Don't just make an open world, make it just to make an open world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad Respawn, because I bet you anything, they're like, maybe we should make an open world Star Wars game. I bet you anything Respawn thought about that, but they said, wait a minute, no, let's make it concise. Let's make it Metroid Prime, Dark Souls-ish. Like, make it open-ended to where you can go to different places, but I don't need to be an open world Jedi. Just give me great level design, give me good upgrades, give me good skill points, give me challenge, give me all that, and you can create a great single-player game. Everything doesn't need to be open world. So, you know, it's fantastic. You know, it's really, really, really good. Let me put some Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. All right, so I think we should get into some more shout-outs. Roggy Froggy is here as well. What's good, Tech Deals? What's good? Welcome, Nate P. What's up, man? Cyrix, what's up, man? Welcome. Royal Beast, what's up, man? Good to see you here. Good to see everybody here. Shout outs. Welcome to the stream. All right. Welcome. Aiden Quinn is here. What's good, Aiden Quinn? Welcome to the stream, my boy. Good to see you here, like always, man. Good to see you here. Good to talk to you. All right. So shall we get into some platinum game stuff, guys? So let's talk about Astral Chain first. So I was never gung-ho about this. And I mean, I get it for some people. I get why some people were making a big deal about this. But to me, if Nintendo owns an IP, they own an IP. I don't know who cares if it's 50-50 or if it's 100%. I don't care. But now I guess apparently now the whole thing is like Platinum Games doesn't own any of the Astral Chain IP. Shout outs to Decepticon and shout outs to Master Dragon. Thank you guys for the host. They don't own any of the IP. Nintendo now owns the whole thing. So basically people saw, like, I know some of you guys brought it up to my attention, but I didn't really care because, like, it didn't matter to me. Ownership is ownership. If Platinum Games, if they own 50% of it, oh well, they own 50% of it. Nintendo's never gonna let that just go because it's successful. So to me, it didn't matter if they own 50 or 100 or whatever. I never cared. It's Nintendo's IP. They literally helped them make it. So to me, it wasn't a big deal. But apparently to other people, it's a big deal. So basically in a recent interview, the Platinum Games boss, which I have a video that I'm doing on this, guys, when it comes to Astral Chain, Bayonetta, Platinum Games. So I'm really here just to kind of lay out the information, then get you guys' opinion on it. I have a huge video coming on it, probably tomorrow morning. So look out for that. I think you guys are going to want to hear all of that. But I'm here to talk to you guys about it and hear what you guys think. So anyway, so basically there was the website, and their copyright was removed from, like, the Astral Chain, whatever. And people were saying, oh, well, does Nintendo now own the whole thing? And basically, Mr. Asushi Inaba was questioned by VGC about it, Video Games Chronicle, and here's what he had to say. He said, quote, "It's as it looks." He says, he also noted that it's as it's written on the website. Astral Chain is their IP. As such, there are limitations on how much we feel we should talk about. So essentially, that has led people to believe that it's 100% now Nintendo's, because before they said it's 50-50, you know? So yeah. Yo, Shinru, what's up, man? Yo, JoJo boys, let's go! Yo, shout outs to the JoJo boys. Thank you so much, Shinru, with the $20. And he says, what up, Hokage? OJ, open world games are overrated. Can't wait till Monday. I don't know if they're overrated. They're just kind of played out. You know what I'm saying? They're just kind of played out. They're just kind of burnt out. They need to do something kind of new, you know? So they're just kind of played out at this point. But yeah, Monday we have a sponsored stream from Shinru. Thank you for the 20. We're going to be playing Crash Team Racing on Monday. So if you want to play Crash Team Racing, like around 3 to 3:30, Crash Team Racing. So yeah, get ready for that on Monday, guys, if you have the game. So basically, there you go. So here's another thing. VGC later attempted to clarify the Astral Chain IP ownership, but Platinum Games spokesperson said the company was, quote, not in a position to answer this question. So, I mean, I think where this comes into play, where people are upset or not, they think that, oh, it's never going to come to a different platform. Oh, it's never going to be 60 frames per second, or it's never going to be on somewhere else, whatever the case is, like Wonderful 101. But the biggest problem, like I said before, is that Wonderful 101 only came to other platforms because, one, Nintendo did not care as much, right? It wasn't a successful IP for them on the Wii U. It didn't sell enough, okay? So one, they didn't care, and two, they have a fantastic relationship with Platinum Games on this, and they really wanted to bring the game to more people through this crowdfunding. Astral Chain was never going to be in that situation because Astral Chain sold 1 million copies. It sold over 1 million copies. So it's obviously more valuable as an IP than the Wonderful 101. So it never made sense to me why people were like, what does it matter about the IP, fully IP ownership or not? Nintendo was never going to let that go. Never going to let it go, bro. They're Ricky Astley. They're never going to give you up, never going to let you, you know what I'm saying? It was never going to give you up. They were never going to let it go unless it did so bad. Maybe one of these days in the far future, there had to have been like a sequel, and the sequel tanked, and then Nintendo tried it again, and that one tanked, but that was never going to happen. Astral Chain is always going to be good. As long as they make a good game, it's going to be good, and it's Platinum Games, so it's going to be good. Astral Chain's gameplay formula can only get better from here. It's not going to get worse, just like Bayonetta. Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, it only is going to get better. It's not going to get worse. Blue EX with the $2 and says, hope everyone is having a good Saturday. Today's Friday where I'm at, but where you're at, you must be super East Coast boys. Okay, super overseas boys, maybe Australia or like certain parts of Asia or something like that. But either way, thank you so much. I'm having a good Friday. I'm having a good Friday. Or were you just saying like in advance? Hope everybody has a good tomorrow. Cool. But yeah, your opinion though. This doesn't mean Platinum is out, right? Why would Platinum be out? Like, why would Platinum be out? I don't get that. They're the developers behind it. So why would they be out? Who would Nintendo get to make the game? Of course it's going to be Platinum. Who else would it be? Are people actually trying to float that idea around that Nintendo's going to get somebody else to make it? That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous notion. There's no reason. Let's see, some players can't handle freedom that comes with open world. That's why they want no weapon breakage. Things. Okay, you're complaining about Zelda. We're not talking about Zelda. Let's see. Any news on Nintendo? No, we're not talking about Kid Icarus. No, there's no news on Kid Icarus either. We're talking about Platinum Games and Bayonetta, guys. So, and we're talking about Platinum Games. Sorry, Astral Chain and stuff that's in the topic. We're not talking about Kid Icarus and all that right now. Let's see here. Twitter is Twitter. Well, you got to remember, Aiden Quinn, there's a bunch of morons on Twitter. Okay? Twitter has a very high rate of moron. Like, very high rate. There's a lot of intelligent people on Twitter, but there's also an extremely high rate of morons on Twitter. Okay? So you have to also realize that. So when somebody says something moronic, okay, now is what they're saying moronic? Not necessarily, but there's no justification to it. There's like literally no justification. Oh, that means... If somebody goes on Twitter and says, oh, that means Platinum Games isn't going to make the next Astral Chain, why? They were successful with it. They did good with it. They made a lot of money with it. So why would Nintendo take them off of the game? That makes literally no sense. They know how to make Astral Chain. So Nintendo's going to want any normal businesses. Okay, they know how to make it. They still have the same talent. They're good at what they do. So let's just go with them. Just like Bayonetta. It's like Nintendo's like, let's just go with them. If we're gonna make Bayonetta, it's gonna be them, you know. So I don't see, you know, anybody on Twitter that's speculating that. That's a moronic statement. There's nothing to back that up. But Twitter believes. I mean, think about it though. Twitter is full of people who believe stuff that anybody says with no evidence, no backing. There are people that are willing to die for stuff that other people say with no evidence, no backing. No court cases, no anything, okay? Twitter's full of morons that just say whatever they want, you know? With no evidence. So, I mean, that doesn't surprise me that people on Twitter would say that. Obviously, it's Twitter, you know? Let's see. I'm not too sure about Bayonetta. They keep saying everything is fine, but we haven't seen anything. This feels a bit suspicious. If everything is fine, we have seen something by now. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. The reason why is because with Bayonetta, they want it to be a surprise, and it's Nintendo's call to show the game. If they're saying everything's okay with it, then everything is okay with it. You're gonna have to have a little bit more trust with Hideki Kamiya, because I don't recall Hideki Kamiya ever lying about anything. When things weren't going well with Scalebound and all that, he didn't say everything was going fine with the game. He didn't say that. He was just like, well, we can't talk about it right now. So it's up to Nintendo to announce it. So when they show it, they'll show it. They'll show it, and it's going to be this year. Now let's talk about that. Bayonetta 3. Platinum Games had this to say on it. Hideki Kamiya said, Kamiya, the inevitable Bayonetta 3 question, what's going on with it? He says, Kamiya, it's not really our position to say. So once again, Nintendo owns the license to Bayonetta 3. They own that game. So he's NDA'd. He can't say when to talk about it. He can't. Nintendo is the one to say something about it. So if Nintendo doesn't want him to say anything about it, then they're not going to say anything about it. Plain and simple. So that's the reason why. They keep on asking Hideki Kamiya. Hideki Kamiya has no authority to talk about the game. All he's saying is that, hey, it's still in development. That's it. Nintendo's going to be the one and tell them when to say it and where and when to say it. You're not asking Nintendo, you're asking Platinum Games. You're asking Hideki Kamiya, and he can't talk about it. So if people keep on asking him in short proximity, because they just asked him a little bit ago, what is he supposed to say? You're saying that, oh, well, he keeps on saying the same, he keeps on getting asked the same freaking question. And it's not even been that long. So if he asks the same question, it's gonna be the same thing. He's NDA'd and he can't talk about it. So nothing's gonna change from when he talked about it beforehand and when he's gonna talk about it now. Nothing's gonna change. Because they just asked him about a month or so ago. So what is, oh, now I'm gonna talk about it. He's NDA'd, obviously. He can't talk about it. So it has nothing, people asking him the same question and getting the same answer and saying, oh, well, something's wrong because he hasn't talked about it now. What is he supposed to do? Like, what do you want him to do? Do you want him to break NDA and tell you everything about the game and get in big legal trouble? Is that what you want him to do when he's getting asked the same damn question over and over and over the span of like 5 or 6 months? He's been asked the same question. It's on Nintendo to reveal the game. When Nintendo feels like revealing the game, they will reveal the game. Whether it's a Bayonetta 3 Nintendo Direct, or it's just a trailer that just comes up like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, that's what's gonna happen, guys. But anyway, let's talk about what Kamiya has to say. It's not really our position to say. It's January. We've got to have something come out, right? So then he kind of teases a little bit. I guess it's safe to expect that something will come out. There's still a lot of year left, is what I'm saying. So once again, I'm gonna have a big video on this, guys, so I'll talk about it more. He says, by update, do you mean something more substantial other than a CGI logo? Kamiya laughed and says, I understand it's driving fans crazy. In light of that, my suggestion would be that maybe we should all reset and forget about Bayonetta 3. Then when something finally does happen, it'll be a nice surprise, won't it? Okay, so there you go. Bayonetta, I get why some fans are acting like this. I get that. But he's literally teasing you and saying, hey guys, there's a lot of year left, okay? It's just January. Like, you know, we're not in a position to talk about it. He's literally just telling you, just wait some more. Like, I get it. Like, I understand that some people, it's been a long time. Heck, I'm excited for the game. I want the game to come too. But he's literally saying, hey guys, there's a lot of year. We've got to have something, right? Just wait. So, just wait. Him saying anything right now doesn't change what's going to happen later in the year. Okay? It doesn't change what's going to happen later in the year. So, that's really what it comes down to. I get it. It's been, you know, how many years? It's been 2017, 18, 19. It's been a lot of years, right? They revealed it in what, was it late 2017 that they revealed the game? Yeah, it was late 2017. So it's been 2017, 2018, 2019. It's been 2 years and some odd months since they revealed the game, right? So it's been a little bit, and they haven't shown anything other than a CGI trailer. The reason why is what I'm going to talk about in my video tomorrow. What I personally think about the game, which I talked about on the Spawncast, but a refresher for you guys. Late 2017, 2018, 2019. Yeah, okay, I can't count. Over 3 years, sorry. Over 3 years. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Late 2017, so yeah, I have trouble counting. Over 3 years. Over 3 years and some odd months. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been quite some time. I'm not talking about Devil May Cry right now. We're talking about Bayonetta, and we're talking about Platinum Games and all that. So I don't have any opinion on Devil May Cry right now. Go watch my videos on Devil May. I got a bunch of videos on Devil May Cry. Go watch them. Let's see. It's crazy. It's been over 3 years. Yeah, it's been a little bit of time, guys. But if you've waited 3 years, be a bit more patient. A bunch of weirdos waited 15 years for Cyberpunk, okay? And they got their Cyberpunk. So there you go. All right, this has been significantly shorter than Cyberpunk. So people waited for that. And this is going to be a better game than Cyberpunk. I can guarantee you that. This will be a better game than Cyberpunk. Let's see, I think it's going to be just 3 months between reveal and launch. COVID is making Nintendo conservative with the lead time. I think we should get a shirt that says, please go watch my videos. Alright, maybe we should watch the videos. I might do something like that. Bro. Hey, what's up, Master Dragon? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. I'll take Kamiya at his word. Just ask him what else Platinum is working on. I don't think he can say. They already have the Platinum 4 that they talked about. So he's Project GG. You know, we know about that. Obviously, Babylon's Fall. We know about that game. It's been a little bit since we heard about that, but we know about that game as well. You have Bayonetta 3, obviously. So they've got a few projects here and there. Yeah, Platinum did say that. They said that the development approach and that the game was going to be different from what they've done. So I don't think it's going to be what people expect it to be. I don't know. Sega's not in trouble. No. Go watch my videos on Sega. Go watch my videos on what I've said about Sega. They're not in trouble. They just need to adjust a few different things here and there, you know? Sega's got good IPs. Sega's got good people that work for them. But unfortunately, they've not made some of the best decisions out there, you know? So yeah. Don't know Bayonetta 3 was ready. I ain't gonna die waiting. Yeah, when it's ready, guys, it'll be ready. When Bayonetta 3 is ready, it will be ready. Plain and simple, you know? These are the same people that are constantly calling for new Nintendo games, constantly having Nintendo Directs. Oh, patience is key. And that's fine. People are allowed to be, if people want to be impatient, that's fine. Be impatient. That's cool. But there's always going to be a yin and a yang. When people say, when people are impatient, there's going to be people that say, be patient. When people, there's plain and simple. Whether you want to tear your hair out or get upset or get angry or be skeptical, that's fine. Do that. You know, if that's gonna help you cope till the time when it's actually revealed, then do it. You know, but personally for me, I have my trust in Hideki Kamiya. I have my trust in Platinum Games. I'm not really skeptical or anything at all. When it's ready to be shown, it's ready to be shown. When it's ready to go, it's ready to go. We knew about Bayonetta 2. You know, they showed Bayonetta 2 in 2014, or what was it, 2012 or 2011? I think it was 2012, and then it came out 2 years later. Yeah, they had some other stuff in between, showing off some of the games here and there. So when it's ready to go, it's ready to go, plain and simple. J2 Boost says, I wonder if the game is on a smaller scale. Is Bayonetta 3? Camille likes to troll. The game on a smaller scale? No, absolutely not. Bayonetta is definitely going to not be a smaller scale game. If it was smaller scale, it would have already been out by now. Absolutely not. Or it wouldn't be called Bayonetta 3, that's for sure. That doesn't make any sense. People should spend that energy beating Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2 first, at least their backlog. I think most of the people that are complaining probably have beat Bayonetta 1 and 2, because it's not like a super huge franchise that everyone's looking forward to. But I do think that if the game's good and if the marketing's good, then they can get a lot more people into the game. Bayonetta 3 is probably going to be completely different when it comes to like how the game is going to play. Like I don't think it's going to be, if the game was simply Bayonetta 2.5 or simply just the next, like if it just played just like Bayonetta, I don't think it would have taken this long. I think that they really want to set this up to have a very, you know, good sales period. You know, very good launch, very good sales. I think they're trying to set this up, you know, to be something bigger than what they did with Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2. You know, I still need to beat Bayonetta 1 and 2, bruh. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Master Dragon, I did say hi to you. Oh, said no one in the chat. Well, there's not that many people on Twitch though. Master Dragon. Twitter's full of moronic people indeed. It's like Sony fanboys. You just blog, say P5 sold like crap on Switch. Yeah. Persona 5 Strikers, yeah. First of all, the sales were fine. It didn't sell as good as the PS4, but that doesn't mean the sales were bad. It sold nearly 50,000 units without digital, and that was in the first week. We don't even know where the sales are at right now. You know, I'm pretty sure it sold just fine. Based off of what Atlas is saying, they said that it sold great. You know, they're good, and I think they said it sold 500,000 copies total now. And if you total it up in the past year in Japan alone or something around that, that's good. But you wouldn't have gotten to that without the Switch. Now you also have it coming out here in the West with the huge Switch install base. Will it sell as good as the PS4 version? Probably not, because it doesn't. The Switch doesn't have Persona 5, the regular standard Persona 5. But will it make them a lot of money, and will it do well? Yeah, of course it will. So people that try to bring up, I mean, they did the same thing with Astral Chain. They sit there and complain, oh, it sold bad after 1 week of sales, and then like the worldwide sales came out, Astral Chain sells over 1 million. Those same people are morons. You know what I'm saying? Like moronic. They try to get into sales discussions, and they have no idea what they're talking about. People always try to get into sales discussions with me, and they have, especially Japanese sales discussions, and they have no idea what they're talking about. They have no idea how business works. You know what they have? They have fanboynomics in their head. They don't have real economics. They have fanboynomics. And what do fanboynomics do? Fanboynomics say if one system sells better than the other system, therefore that system that it was on was not worth it. That's what fanboynomics are. You don't look at it like, that game sold 50,000 copies, not including digital. Okay, let's break down the profit. Profit off that's $60 per game. They probably make around maybe $35 to $40 per game. Let's times that times 50,000 for the first week, not including digital. They made this much revenue in 1 week. That's what smart people do that know business. Dumbasses do what? It didn't sell as much as this other game, therefore bad. It sold. That's what a moron does. Because morons don't understand business, because they get up, go to their job, they sit there, somebody tells them exactly how much to work, what they get paid, they sit there, take it, follow orders, then come back home. They're not smart enough to think on the next level. You know? And that's fine. If you're that way, that's fine. But when you get into a sales discussion with me, be ready to actually know sales. And if you don't, I'm going to call you out on it. Because you're just spreading the stupidity to other people. And I can't stand the spread of stupidity. You know, I can't stand that. It's so stupid. Oh, it's so dumb. any smart person that knows business isn't going to look at it like, oh, okay, let's say you put out an app, right? You have an app that you just put out. You get 30 million downloads on Google. You get 8 million downloads on Apple. So that, wait a minute, you got 8 million downloads, so all of a sudden you shouldn't support Apple? You shouldn't support the 8 million people plus on there? Let's just stop doing that? No, that's still a lot more people that got access to your game or to your app that wouldn't have. Yeah, you can put a priority on one system over another if you want to, that's fine, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't exist just because it got doubled or triple, or you make way more revenue on one platform than the other. You want to make as much revenue as possible. People on Twitter that sit there and want to bring it, oh, it didn't sell as much, you're a moron. That's not the point. And if you want to just say, hey, you know, the base is on PlayStation and, you know, that's why they support it, then okay, nobody's arguing that. But they tried to do the same thing with Astral Chain and say, look, it flopped, it didn't do well, and it sold less in the week 1 physical than Persona 5 did. This was an exclusive. This was an exclusive game. Now, obviously, this is a new IP compared to an established IP, but still, they're always trying to find something. And like I said, these morons won't talk business sense. They won't talk money, revenue. They'll just talk, oh, one did better than the other, so therefore bad. Because they're not smart enough to take it to the next level, which is fine. Like I said, which is fine. But if they're going to talk to me about it, then obviously I'm going to bring that up. But they don't get it when I talk to them about it. They don't understand. And that's fine, you know? Well, that's crazy, Sony fanboy. Okay, well, whatever. I'm done talking about that. It's like, whatever. We're talking about Platinum Games and Bayonetta. I'm just simply talking about just sales numbers and whatever, like what happened with Astral Chain. People tried to do the same thing. You know, it's dumb. So this Vitor says most people never work for large companies. Yeah, most people never, or they work for a large company and they're not in on the business side of it. Like I said, they just go to the work. They go to work. They do what they're told, and they go back home. They have no idea. They don't know what a corporate meeting is. They've never looked at a revenue spreadsheet. They've never looked at these type of things, you know? They've never looked at those type of things. They've never looked at like cost, you know, versus, you know, like, you know, revenue generated versus profit. You know what I'm saying? Cost of development. They don't think about these things because their brain just doesn't comprehend those type of things, because that's just how it is. That's just how they are, you know? They don't know how business works. Remember the Fire Emblem Warriors week 1 Japanese sales debacle? Oh, I do remember. Yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors week 1 sales debacle. And you know what the funny thing is? I guess I don't want to step on anybody's toes because there's people that I know that, like, you know, that I'm friends with that also partook in that. But I'll say this. Week 1 Japanese sales have become the biggest fraudulent thing when it comes to Nintendo games in a long time. That is not the overall sales gauge. It's like week 1. Imagine if week 1 was only what you based everything on, was week 1 sales. Oh my gosh, Nintendo would have only sold like a couple million copies of any game. Breath of the Wild, oh, I guess only week 1, it sold 20 million. You gotta go lifetime. You gotta go long term. You gotta go evergreen. That's how Nintendo games are. People just don't rush out and buy everything in the week 1. You know what I'm saying? It sells for long periods of time, and that's any game. Now, some of them have different rates, right? Fire Emblem Warriors isn't going to sell as much in a long term as, let's say, like Breath of the Wild, but it's still going to sell long term. It's still going to pick up sales every now and then, you know? So yeah, but that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Yeah, people tried to sit there and says it flopped. Nintendo's stupid for doing what they did. That's dumb. Whereas real Fire Emblem, even though Nintendo already announced that real Fire Emblem's coming, you know, but people, obviously, morons, you know, and people tried to sit there and say that it's fake because of the bride outfit. And I'm like, you know, the bride outfit, you know, the bride class is actually real. Because they tried to say that it got waifu'd up, and I'm like, the bride is a DLC class in Fire Emblem Awakening or whatever, or Fire Emblem Fates. It's actually real. They thought that they just added it in there, you know, to try to get people to buy the game, and I'm like, no. Like, they thought that they just made up the class. Like, Koei Tecmo made the class up. And that's what some of these people were trying to say. Oh yeah, they should have added waifus and all. I'm like you guys are, do you guys play Fire Emblem? Like, there's like hot tub scenes and there's like, you can dress them, like you can take off all their clothes sometimes. It's like, this stuff's been in the game. Fire Emblem Warriors is tame compared to the actual Fire Emblem games and some of the stuff. Like, you go on dates, tea times and stuff like that. You have marriages, you have people getting together. I mean, this is stuff that's been in Fire Emblem. You could have kids. Are you guys clearly don't play Fire Emblem, and that's what I realized. They clearly don't play Fire Emblem. Like, clearly. Some people like to talk. They talk about something they have no idea about Fire Emblem, you know? So yeah. They didn't play Awakening or Fates, because if you played it, there's a lot of weeb or waifu, whatever the heck you want to classify it as. It's all over those games. So it's a lot of it's optional though. You don't have to do it, but it's just if you want to, you can, you know. So it's just weird. It's really weird. And they'll argue against me as if I haven't been playing Fire Emblem for like my whole life or something like that. They'll argue against me as if I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm like, have you played Awakening? No, but I watched it. I'm like, okay, I'm done here. As if I'm not a Fire Emblem person, you know? So anyway, weird. Let's see, I didn't play Awakening or Fates. Oh man, you gotta play Awakening, dude. You gotta play Awakening. I don't know if I'm not a Fire Emblem master, but I really do love Fire Emblem. Like, I really do. And the reason why I say I'm not a Fire Emblem master is because I don't love the really old Fire Emblem games. Like, I'm not like the biggest fan of like Shadow Dragon. Like, they're cool and all. Like, I like them and I've played them and I've beat some of them. But I've played pretty much every Fire Emblem game. But I'm not in love with the old Fire Emblem games. I really like the new Fire Emblem games. Like, so I wouldn't say I'm a master of it, but I know Awakening. Awakening, I spent, I think 300 plus hours in. I pretty much did everything. I bought all the DLC. Some of the DLC is stupid. I bought all the DLC. I love Awakening. I will say that I love that game, and I'm probably a master of that game. I beat it on the hardest difficulty, the Hell mode or whatever it was. I beat it on that. That game, I'm a master of that game. But like Fates, I beat all those. I like it. You know, like I still need to beat more in like Echoes. I only beat Echoes once. Shadows of Valentia. I Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I'm still working on the different campaigns. I'm trying to get through Blue Lines, but there's other games that just come up. But yeah, man. So I've been meaning to get to Awakening on my 3DS. It's hard to go back to 3DS though. Party bad. I'll be honest, dude. Like, it's hard to go back to 3DS after playing like, you know, Fire Emblem 3 Houses on Switch. I mean, people talk about the graphics are bad on that game, bruh. Wait till you see. Awakening looked like Lego Man or something like that, bro. Awakening's graphics will look so bad in comparison. Like, they're pretty bad. So they don't even have feet in Awakening. So yeah, that's the funny thing. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I put a lot of time in. I don't remember exactly how much, but I put hundreds of hours into Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm currently playing Fire Emblem Warriors on the 3DS. Why? Why are you playing Fire Emblem Warriors on the Nintendo 3DS? Why? It plays so horrible. I have that game. It's sealed. Oh man, I tried to play my 3DS. I had to go back. It's really tough. So that's why, dude. You know what would be sick? A freaking full remake of Awakening. Oh my god. Or if they did. Oh, what if they did Fire Emblem Fates and they put all 3 campaigns on one Switch cartridge? That would be like a remake, all 3 games, one Switch cartridge. Bruh, that would be hype. That would be so good, dude. That'd be so good. Hey, what's up, Glenn the Frog? Welcome to the stream, bruh. Welcome to the stream. But anyway, we talked about Platinum Games. We talked about Bayonetta. You guys know the deal there. Let's get into some Sega news. So Sega shares statement on Roger Craig Smith leaving the role of Sonic the Hedgehog. So here's how they read it. So basically the role of the Sonic, hey guys, Sonic, you know, that guy. He says, or this is what Sega says. Sega says, for over 10 years, Roger Craig Smith has been an integral part of the Sega family. He brought the voice of Sonic to life and we are forever grateful for his never-ending enthusiasm in helping the community and spreading joy. Thank you, Roger, for all you've done for Sonic. Now, here's the thing, though. The circumstances with his departure is unknown, but it definitely seems like Roger didn't want to leave, and it was more of like a maybe contract dispute. Now, I'm speculating here, okay, guys? I'm speculating here. It seems like it might have been a contract thing, because I don't know why. I don't know why, you know, he did that, you know. Well, I don't know why he'd want to leave, you know. I don't know why he'd want to leave that. So yeah. And of course, Nintendo Life definitely clickbaited what Hideki Kamiya says. He says fans should forget about Bayonetta 3 for now, and says Platinum Games Hideki Kamiya. No, he didn't necessarily say that. He said fans should forget about Bayonetta. We should all reset and forget about Bayonetta 3, and then when something finally does happen, it'll be a nice surprise. So they cut it off. I like the clickbait though. I like the clickbait. It's pretty good. He says that maybe we should all reset and forget about Bayonetta 3. He didn't say anything like for now, like they added that in, but it's all good. But yeah, okay, they did a good job with it. They did a good job with it. Shout outs to Nintendo Life. Shout outs to them. They put just enough in there for it to be clickbaity, to make it seem like they canceled the game or something like that. I can see that he could be a union actor who are usually more expensive, maybe. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Bro Fidel to get hired to voice the Sonic next. Yeah. That was good clickbait, because if you see that title, you think that it makes it seem as if the game is canceled when you see that title. You know? So, all right, let's go ahead and let's get into. I think we're done with the regular topics, right, guys? I'm trying to check to see what else we've got. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that is it. If you have anything about Bayonetta, Platinum Games, Sonic, feel free. We're gonna be playing Splatoon in about 15-20 minutes. So tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. If you have random questions, comments, topics that you want to discuss, feel free. Of course, if you want to talk about Bayonetta, feel free. If you want to talk about something else, feel free. I'm here to talk to you guys and have fun, so let's do it. Ken Rule 09 says, I think they're trying to say more Astral Chain just came out of nowhere. They're trying to say more like Astral Chain just came out of nowhere. Okay. I think they'll bring back Jaleel White for Sonic cameo. Probably not. It's going well. Okay, he's talking to him. What was the last 3DS game I remember playing? Metroid Samus Returns. Metroid Samus Returns back in 2017. I'm done, dude. I couldn't play anymore after that. He can't talk about it right now, and he can't. Hideki Kamiya can't. He's NDA'd, so he can't talk about it. You know. So when he can, then they'll talk about it. I was watching news yesterday and I just see GameStop stocks all over the screen. Yeah, that's a whole situation. Go watch my video on it. Who do I want to voice Sonic? I don't care. Hey, OJ, do you think Astral Chain will be in Smash Brothers? Possible. Watch my videos that I've done on who I think could be in. Shadow King says, you weren't exactly correct about Fates. They did release all 3 games on a single cartridge. I never said that they never released all 3 games on a single cartridge, Shadow King. Video comprehension, my boy. Video comprehension. When did I ever say that they did not? I said that if they release all 3 games on a single cartridge for the Nintendo Switch, that would be hype. The one they release on the Nintendo 3DS is extremely limited. Barely anybody have it. So I'm already aware of that. So I never said that they didn't. You put that in your head. But it's all good. Yeah, it would be hype. But yes, there is that on the 3DS. But I was talking about it on the Switch. you can't play the 3DS cartridge that has all 3 of them on the Switch. And I also said that they need all 3 of them and also remakes too, which would also be more probably impossible. Did you play the Balan Wonderland demo? Man, that game is something else. No, I did not. Not yet. Let's see here. Shinru with the $5. Arigato gozaimasu. He says, I just got an update from Limited Run Games. My Samurai Jack physical will be shipping in about a month. You got any games that you ordered from them? Yeah, just, I think Scott Pilgrim, right? I ordered that. So. J2 Blue says, earlier, I wasn't saying Bayonetta 3 was smaller in scale, but the 5th thing in the Platinum 4 could be Kamiya trolling and saying, keeping a secret by saying that. The 5th thing? But there's only 4 things. But okay, maybe. Wouldn't mind Jalil White coming back to be a Sonic. He did the voice him before in a good Sonic cartoon. Yeah, I remember that Sonic cartoon. Yeah, I mean, he could. We'll have to wait and see. Oh my god, Donkey Kong fan, chill, bro. Let me tell you something about bullies online that make you want to feel bad, or people that want to make you feel bad for liking Nintendo. I had somebody that said that to me, like, and people try to say that to me all the time. Listen, let me tell you guys something right now. If somebody online tries to tease you about the type of video games from Nintendo or anywhere that you play, if they try to tell them that they are insecure, you have to be an insecure moron to actually try to gain respect or try to, for real. Not if you're joking, you're joking. Like, I joke around like with juice boxes and people that play certain type of games. But if you try to attack somebody else for liking Nintendo because it's baby or kitty, you are insecure. It's video games, okay? I've seen people attack others for liking Mario and then sit there and say Astral's Playroom is amazing and better than Mario. As if Astral's Playroom is for big boys and girls, oh, big manly man. Okay, and you gotta remember, these guys usually, okay, these guys are sitting there arguing with people about video games, okay? What type of, it's such a nerdy thing. You're not any cooler or better or more hip if you play PlayStation over Nintendo or if you play Xbox. It's so corny. That's not gonna make you get more women or get more guys if you're into that, or make you get better standing or whatever the case is. It's so weird, okay? I went out and got a very good looking wife, okay? And I'm the biggest nerd in the world, okay? I'm a nerd that plays Nintendo games and I'm old. Does not matter. So anybody that's trying to act like they're cool for what they have, they're running around looking with girls that look like Shrek, okay? Or that look like Snorlax, all right? So that, I mean, it's not, you're not any better, okay? If you play certain types of games, or if like, that's so stupid. It's so dumb. People try to put that on me and I'm like, and does that make you better than me? Does that make you more cool? Because trust me, you're not. And even if you were, and what has that gotten you? It's gotten you nothing. Okay, so what does that mean? It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Do you think Nintendo will ever fully buy Bayonetta? I think they should, maybe eventually. I don't know if they ever will fully, maybe. They're doing what they're doing right now, though. Sega has to want to sell it, though. That's the thing. I'm a rusty old boomer. I'll quote tweet you and flaunt my block to my drone crew. Do it. Do it. Do it, baby. I dare anyone to come at me for love of Mario. I dare them! Mature games don't justify maturity. True maturity comes from being comfortable in yourself. Exactly. True maturity is not being, if you're so worried about liking Mario, you're insecure about yourself. You're insecure, because I used to be insecure about stuff about, like, a long time ago, you know? But if you're, like, you should never be insecure about playing Mario. It's like, who cares? You play Mario, and just because somebody plays God of War, that doesn't make it more cool than you. Like, it's a freaking video game. Who cares, you know? Like, it's stupid, it's corny. It's super, super, super corny, you know? Which developer do you think is making the rumored KOTOR 3? I have no idea. I don't even know if KOTOR 3 is even real. So I have no idea who's making it. Brandon with the $5, and he says, "Hey OJ, love the channel. Any chance you know where I could still get a brand new Nintendo 3DS or new Nintendo 3DS? Also, do you know if they are region locked? Thanks." Nintendo 3DSs are region locked. Yes, they are, from what I understand. Although you could unregion lock it fairly easily. But yeah, they are region locked, if I'm not correct. They are. And anywhere where you can buy a new one, they're not in stores anymore. They've been phased out, discontinued pretty much, so it's going to be very tough tracking one down. So I would probably say something like Amazon might be your best bet on buying a new one. So let me check to see if you're probably living in the US, right? New Nintendo 3DS. Let's see if you can find some ones here. Yeah, your best bet is to like go on Amazon. I see a new Nintendo 2DS XL, black and turquoise, for $219. So that's your best bet. Buy it right now before the prices just get, because the prices are starting to get really inflated. Okay, like they're starting to get like really crazy prices. So just because like they're selling them for $350, there's somebody selling a freaking Majora's Mask new Nintendo 3DS XL for $400, dude. So like they're starting to get really crazy with the prices. So yeah, buy it. Go. There's one right now on Amazon, a new Nintendo 2DS XL. That's $219 that you can get it in February. So, and it's new. So yeah. So go buy that. This is the article I was talking about. What article were you talking about? Platinum says, "Oh, okay, that the fourth one will be then smaller in scale." No, it has nothing to do with Bayonetta. No, it has nothing to do with Bayonetta. I might want to buy this new Nintendo 2DS XL, man. Just because it's gonna be rare, dude. It's gonna be rare. So I think I kind of want to cop it. Oh, there's a white and orange one. Dang, the white and orange is freaking $248. There's only 5 left in stock. That one's probably gonna be like hella rare, dude. Yeah, 219. I'm gonna have to get this black and turquoise one though, boys. Because it's gonna be rare. Hey, what's poppin'? I want to get the Monster Hunter Switch. Yeah, the Monster Hunter Switch is looking nice. I'll make a video on it, guys. Don't worry. I want a Monster Hunter Pro controller. You want the Monster Hunter Pro controller? Yeah. Monster Hunter Pro controller is looking pretty good. What features do you want in Splatoon 3? Probably just like a little bit more, more Splatoon people where you can fight, like more characters that you can use on the screen or whatever, like bigger team battles, bigger map, bigger team battles. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I think I would want the most. Also, like online co-op, like co-op for like single player, so like expanding on the single player adventure. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe we shouldn't be calling innocent girls Shrek and Snorlax only because body shaming isn't cool. Also, I know you were kidding. Innocent. I didn't call anybody that. I just said there's people that look like that, and body shaming isn't cool. Hey, no problem. Shaming people for what they like. In terms of like, if you say somebody's corny for liking you know, Nintendo or somebody's like a baby or whatever, then shaming somebody else for something else isn't a problem either. I don't see that as a problem. Might motivate them to exercise. I've been called every name in the book, bruh. I want a freaking skip button on those damn intros. Yes, that would be something that I think that I would want to. Let's see. I was watching your videos on Ease Lacrimosa of Dana because you recommended it to me yesterday, and they are very good. Thank you. How many videos did I make on Ease Lacrimosa of Dana? Did I make a lot of videos on that? I know I made some. I think I did some live streams. Let's see. I said the girls that they dated. No, it was just a general consensus. If you want to sit there and act like somebody's corny or lame or you're better than somebody else for whatever, then, you know, sometimes they be rolling around with their life isn't that great either. You know, they be rolling around with weird looking people and stuff like that. So if you want to make fun of somebody else, you're more than you know, somebody else can, like, my mom always taught me this, guys. My mom always taught me this. She always taught me, if somebody says something to you, you have the right to say something back to them. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people want to sit there and try to make people feel bad about certain things and that they're not cool or they're not this or they're not that. But look at their life. Well, what about, let's look at your life. You think that you're so cool, but you're looking around with a really crazy looking person. You think that you're this, but you doing this over here. You know, so I think that's it with me. You know, so a lot of people like to sit there and act like they're so cool, that they're so this and that, but they be rolling around with some funky looking people. That's all I gotta say. So to me, it's all fair game if they're gonna start something with me. Shinru with the dollar says, any 3DS games worth grabbing nowadays? Metroid Samus Returns, yes. Last one I picked up was regrettably Chibi Robo Ziplash. I wanted the amiibo that came with the game. Yeah. Thank you for the dollar. But yeah, Metroid Samus Returns is pretty good. There's a lot of other ones too. Fire Emblem games are really good. Bravely Default's really good. Yo, OJ, I feel like you're hating on because I was born on April Fool's Day and my nickname is Corny. Shout out to Wise Moments. Thank you for the $5, bro. I appreciate that. Nah, I wasn't talking about you in particular, but I know you just joking with me. Amiibo fan with the $2 that says, play Super Surfing from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. All right, I got you, man. Thank you for the 2. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate that. Sewer Surfing. Let's see. On a serious note, I'm on a free-for-all mode since I'm a fan of that free-for-all. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't play it. I would probably not play it, but yeah, that'd be cool. The Switch gets Pokemon skin like Monster Hunter next month. Pokemon skin? What do you mean by Pokemon? Oh, okay, a Pokemon skin in Monster Hunter. So what are you trying to say? I hope the Switch gets Pokemon skin like Monster Hunter next month? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I already own Samus Returns. That was the first Metroid game I played it and beaten. Nice. Play Super Metroid. So go on the Nintendo 3DS. Have you played Super Metroid? Go on the Virtual Console and buy Super Metroid on there. Got any story time, OJ? Nothing. Nothing right now, at least. OJ, you reckon Bayonetta 3 will get a Valentine's Day themed trailer? I mean, it could, but maybe not. I mean, anything's possible at this point. Rip Monster to Rise Switch for the US. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's coming at this point. Gonna have to import it. At least it's in Europe, though. A Switch with a Pokemon skin in the same way they're doing with Monster Hunter Switch skin. I worded it better. It's not a skin. That's why that's why you confused me. It's not a skin. It's printed onto the console. It's not a skin. A skin is like when you take like take something and like you wrap it over it, like as if it was the skin of the system. You know what I'm saying? That's what a skin is. Or even if you want to say like stickers, you know, but that's not a skin. It's printed onto the system. Oh boy, you hit 69.8 K. That was quick. Last time I checked, that was 69.7. We should be going at a lot higher rate, but yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I hope they do that, but Pokemon, my mistake. They'll probably do something for Pokemon. We'll see. They did a Switch Lite last time, so we'll see what they do this time. I haven't played the Battle in Wonderland demo. I haven't really seen it much because I was not really super interested in the game in the first place. I didn't finish it, though I did finish Fusion and Zero Mission. Bought them on MagFest 2019. Okay, nice. Yeah, Fusion and Zero Mission are much easier to play. Super Metroid's a bit tougher to beat than the other games. Might try to cop. What, this controller? This one? Yeah, this one's nice. Where's my other controller? This one's nice. These are my two favorites. These are my two favorites. This one's my favorite Pro controller. Although it doesn't work as well as I want it to work, so I stopped using it. But this one, I use this one all the time. Good controllers. Now the Monster Hunter one? Oh, okay. The Monster Hunter one. My bad. So just your shelf is looking way better with the Switch stuff. Yeah, I just made it, organized it with a bunch of Switch and old school games. I got some Super Nintendo, mostly Switch though, and Amiibo Switch shelves, and I alphabetized it. It's all alphabetical order. So let's say I wanted to play The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I know exactly where it is now. You know, before it was somewhat, it was like alphabetized by like a third grader. Like Splatoon, I can easily catch Splatoon 2 right there because now it's all alphabetized. Let's say I want to play ARMS. ARMS, A. Over here, Astral Chain, A. Right over here. So it's all alphabetized. All alphabetized and looking very good. What's the rarest game you have on your collection? The rarest game that I have in my collection, shout outs to Shamsa, is this. It is called Little Samson. This is the rarest game in my collection. Little Samson. Next would be this. Shout outs to Shamsa. Chrono Trigger inbox, complete inbox. That's the next rarest game. If I need to do that too, been looking for a game. Scam call. Special edition controls, even the I never got the Splatoon one. I really wanted that one, but I never got it. Let's see here. Wise Moments with the $5 says, great work. And did you play the medium? And do you have some ad for a new creator? Ad for a new creator? What does that mean? The medium. No, I haven't played the medium yet. I've been playing on Xbox. I've been playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Thank you for the 5. You don't have to donate again. Just tag me in the chat and say, what do you mean ad for a new creator? What does that mean? Yeah, well, it made, to be honest, it really had nothing to do with my content. It really had more to do with like what I stream. But I guess it kind of ties into my content, right? If it's just like most of my content's Nintendo. But like all of my, like whenever I play Xbox and PlayStation, I don't play them inside here. I play Xbox and PlayStation on my OLED. So there's no point in me having all my, like, you know how many times like I went to go play a game on PlayStation or Xbox and then I have to come back inside here because all my games are inside here. There's no point in having all my games inside here. Before, I used to stream a lot more PlayStation and Xbox games. Like I would play them or I just like do more videos on them. But I don't do that as much anymore, right? So it made no sense for me to keep a bunch of PlayStation and Xbox games here when I don't stream them. I don't have them here. Most of my content is Nintendo, like you said, but I don't stream them. So all these games, I stream Nintendo stuff more often, so therefore it makes sense for me to have all my Nintendo games right there, and then have all my PlayStation and Xbox games in my living room where my systems are, you know? Let's see, he wants a plug. Wise Moments, hit me up on Twitter. Let me check out your channel, and then I'll shout you out if I like your content. Some dude, what's up, some dude? Welcome. You guys get Splatoon ready. We're gonna be playing Splatoon in like the next 5 minutes. I've been using my Nintendo Switch way more than my PS5 lately. After work, I'm so tired I can just lay in bed and play it. Yeah, it's good for that. It's good for that. I've been playing Star Wars. I've been playing Persona 5 Strikers on my Switch. I've been playing like a lot of stuff, man. It's been great. It's been really good. It's been good. Been playing a little bit of Astral Chain, trying to get... I forgot the controls of Astral Chain, though. It's like, I tried to play last night, and I forgot the controls completely. I completely forgot the controls for Astral Chain, so... That was not fun. So I have to relearn those. Played some more AOC last night. Nice. Age of Calamity, baby. Thank you for your recommendations. I downloaded a demo for Bravely Default 2 and Monster Hunter. These are the franchises I would not have touched in the past if you haven't recommended them. Yeah, man, Bravely Default 2, I'm really excited for that game. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm really looking forward to the game. I think I'm probably gonna, like, chill and, like, grind and just, like, chill with you guys, like, certain nights and just play Bravely Default 2. Because, like, I like the power level in Bravely Default. Like, I don't beat the game unless I'm, like, level max. I want every class maxed out, every stat maxed out. Like, I love, like, that's how I play Bravely Default. Like, I max out everything. So I'm probably going to stream that game a little bit and just chill with you guys at night and stream it. So. The PlayerEssence theme, let's get it. Is Life is Strange 2 coming to Switch? Doc Trey had a interesting video about that. It might be, based on some of the information there. I think Astral Chain might have my favorite combat system of any Platinum games. I think that's... A lot of people think that. I mean, it's tough. I think it's the most unique and one of the most innovative ones. I think overall, Bayonetta still, to me, is like probably takes like the top for me. But I would say Astral Chain is definitely a very, very close to, if not like right there. So for me, it's like Bayonetta, Astral Chain, probably like maybe like, are we counting like Clover Studios? Like, are we counting like Beautiful Joe and all that? Because like then like if we're counting like everything that Platinum has done, then you gotta like count like Okami, Beautiful Joe, stuff like that. So it makes it like, you know, obviously, you know, when they turned into Platinum, you have Mad World, you know, you have games like that. So it's interesting. It's interesting. What's going on with Astral Chain? Nintendo fully owns the IP. I'll admit the Bravely Default 2 demo is kind of difficult for me, but then again, that's how JRPG is. I'm not used to. I'll try it someday. Yeah, it's not easy. They did balance the game a little bit. Try the second demo. The second demo is a little bit better. Also, I've been on my Switch Lite and my PS4 mainly playing Tales of Vesperia. Okay, nice. Tales of Berseria. Been in the mood, only want to play single player stuff. AOC is next though. There you go. To be fair, compare Astral Chain combat to Warriors combat. To be fair, compare Astral Chain combat to Warriors combat. Like Dynasty Warriors? No. Is that even like, it doesn't play anything like Dynasty Warriors games for the most part? No. Astral Chain has like its own unique combat flow. I don't think it really plays like anything. Maybe a little bit of like a Bayonetta type of game, but it really doesn't play like anything else. It's pretty unique. I'll have to stop myself. Last night I did a few side missions in the main mission AOC. When I got off, I actually wanted to get back, keep going. Yeah. Okay, so you haven't beat the game yet? Okay, yeah, dude, the game's awesome. So yeah, there's so much side content in the game. There's so much like extra stuff to do. Like the map just keeps, every time you beat something, it goes ding ding. Like all those little things just start popping up, you know, in terms of it. Let me put in Splatoon 2, guys, so we can get ready for that. That's hard to do. Combat as pre-Platinum Clover Studios is really cool. Yeah. If you include everybody, it's really difficult, right? Oh no! Oh no, guys, I messed up. No! Oh no, I messed up, guys. I messed up. I forgot to check. I forgot to restart my computer for Splatoon 2. Oh no! Oh my god, no! What the hell is Splatoon 2? Can't even buy find the game. Oh, there it is. They should have made these covers where you can see where they're transparent. My freaking game case, the covers aren't transparent. Put all my games back in the cases now that it's alphabetized. All right, guys. So, oh, we're gonna see if this works, man. And it's probably not gonna work though, guys. I have to. There's a bug that's going on that like my capture card doesn't work unless I cold like restart my computer. It doesn't work on a cold boot. You have to start the computer, load up the application, see that it's jacked up, then restart your computer, load it back up, have it ready to go. That's the only way that it works. But we're gonna try to see if something happened here. No, we can still play. We just have to restart the stream. That's all. So we can still play. We're just gonna have to. Yeah. This is how you know it's a bug. It's like I get like a different type of glitch every time that I freaking start it up, dude. Oh man, dude, this is just not. It's not fun. It's not fun. No. Man, dude, they really need to fix this bug, dude. I think Ganeem's here too, so Ganeem, we can definitely play. This is it basically there's a bug with the capture software where you have to restart everything for it to work. Let me see if I unplug it and I plug it back in if that works. I doubt it will, but let's just check. That completely just said the device is no longer here. Oh. Yeah, I might have created a new bug now, guys, to be honest. Yeah, I might have created a whole new bug. Okay. No, it's still there, but all right, guys. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm just going to restart my computer. That's all I gotta do. When I restart the computer, it'll work, okay? So just give me a second. Let me restart. I'll put up a new thumbnail and everything, like a new title. So I'm gonna restart my computer. I'll be right back, okay, guys? So don't go anywhere, okay?